Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or they have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. This is another surprising incident that has just happened. And it happened as a result of the fact that what a man was expecting didn't turn out the way he wanted. This is a 28 years old man who has been identified as Oluwatosin Adejoke. He has raised the God of Truth Covenant Evangelical Church located at Akimbolade Street off Arobaba Street, Idimu, Lagos, Nigeria. The reason why Adejoke burnt down this church is because he claimed that what he was expecting didn't turn out the way he wanted. He burnt down the place of worship after he got tired of the church's purported deceit and alleged fake prophecies by the owner of the church. Everything was not turning out as he waited upon the prophecies to turn out to be. However, Adejoke, who had been a member of the church for several years, alleged that the owner of the church, who is a prophetess, was a fake prophetess who always released fake prophecies, and those fake prophecies has been issued to him several times and had come out unfulfilled, and his condition still worsened. This is what happens when you look up to man and not God. From what he's describing right now, it's so obvious that he was just looking up to this prophetess for his problems to be solved. But unfortunately for him, he's complaining now that all he kept getting was a reverse of what he had expected, and nothing has changed for him. Things are getting bad every day. Adejoke was said to have set the church ablaze with a substance suspected to be premium motor spirits after he ordered the prophetess to close the church and she ignored him. His deliberate action, which came as a surprise to others, led to the destruction of all the properties inside the church, including musical equipment, public address systems, and chairs. And right after this Adejoke man had damaged the church building, he waited in front of the church until he was arrested by the police operatives from the area M Command Idimu. Isn't this very funny? He already knew that irrespective of fact whether he stays in the church or he runs to his house, they will still get hold of him. He didn't want to stress himself at all. To Adejoke now, he's satisfied, he has accomplished his mission. So anything he wants to face, he's ready to face the consequences. And during the interrogation, the prophetess claimed that Adejoke was mentally ill, and that was why he went to burn the church. But Adejoke denied that he had no mental illness, and he asked the police to inquire from the cleric why he burnt the church twice. The police now concluded that they are going to charge him to court at the Ejibo Magistrates Court for arson. Adejoke, who has pleaded guilty, and the prosecutor, Inspector Benedict, asked the court to give a short adjournment to enable him to present the facts for the court to sentence Adejoke accordingly. However, the presiding magistrate, that's E.O. Ogunkami, ordered he remained in the correctional center at Kirikiri Town, Lagos, and adjourned the matter till Monday, July 26, 2021. That's next week, Monday. You can see that he's not even scared, neither was he even ready to run away. He boldly told the court that he is guilty because they charged him to court for burning those buildings in the church. he admitted that yes, he actually did it. But the prophetess is now saying that Mr. Adejoke has mental issues. But Adejoke denied and said no, he doesn't have mental issues. They should ask the cleric, that's the assistant in the church, why he burnt the house, because he had already notified them that this is his reasons. Things are getting bad for him, yet the prophetess has been giving him false hope, false information. In fact, the thing is that somebody said something that is very funny. Someone said that the guy should just admit he's mentally deranged and he can be chained for a while before letting loose. Usually, once they say people are mentally ill when they have committed a crime, if you've observed, they don't really take them to jail, they take them to correctional facilities or rehab so as to treat their mental illness. And from there, some of them are released when they feel they're okay. And someone is saying this man should just tell them that yes, he has mental issues so that he can be set free eventually after taking him to any correctional facility or a rehab center where he can be properly treated. But you see that this guy, to him, he felt he knows what he's talking about. He's been a member of this church for so many years and nothing has really changed for him. And he felt this church is fake, the prophetess is fake, and there was no need for them to keep up with their activities. And the only way he can stop them was to burn down the church. And you can see that's the building. He really burned down everything. You could see cars. On the other hand, why look up to man for your success in life? And that is where some people have made a lot of mistakes. Some people, rather than facing life or facing facts, or rather than going out there to look for a job, trying to make ends meet, or go to appropriate places. If you're to seek medical attention, seek the medical attention. At the same time, it doesn't stop you from praying and asking God to help you. But some have decided that they will look up to their religious leaders. And whatever the religious leader is saying, that is what they would do. And some of them will decide that anything the religious leader has prophesied is what will happen. And so long as it's that prophetess or the prophet or the religious leader that is mentioning that thing, to them it's the right thing and it's real. And sometimes some people make a whole lot of mistake. You know that certain information may not come out right, or certain information may be contradicting the real thing that you should do. Instead of you following your conscience and doing what you're meant to do, you will stand and say your leader said this. Do you think that some of these leaders don't make mistakes? They do make mistakes. Everything coming out from their mouth can't be seen as perfect. They are human beings just like every other person, and that's why they're bound to make mistakes. Alright, look at this man now. He is now claiming that the prophetess has been giving him false information. Everything has been fake, that she is fake, and every activity has been fake. Then why did you keep on going there? That's the first question they would ask him. And secondly, why looking up to her to fulfill your destiny? Your situation is worsening. Why put the blame on the prophetess? Because if you didn't focus on the prophetess, or you didn't go and meet her to give you prophecy, she wouldn't come and meet you and start giving you prophecies. But you decided to hold on to whatever the prophetess say, and however it comes out, that's what you will do. And eventually for him, every activity or whatever he kept on doing just made matters worse. If you are out there and you have tied yourself to a particular point where if words are not coming from a particular person's mouth or from your leader's mouth, every other thing is by the way, then you are making a whole lot of mistake. Because clinging on to one person's word and feeling that anything that comes out of this person's mouth is coming straight from the right source, and you are not very sure, you hold on to that, and sometimes it has affected a lot of people in different ways. Religious leaders are people that are meant to lead you in a right path. They are not people that are meant to decide your destinies for you. These are little things that people are confusing themselves with, some people, and then they end up in a wrong place. And that is why it said that you should always pray for a discernment spirit where you be able to discern evil from good. Because some people have decided that anything good is from that person, everything that comes out is good from that person. They don't see anything bad at all. And that is where you always go through the wrong direction, because you have failed to tell yourself the truth. When you see something that is black, don't call it white, call it black, irrespective of who is making that pronouncement. All right, see how Adejoke has ended up. He focused all his mind and attention on whatever the prophetess said, and it didn't change anything in his life at all. All he is saying now is that matters just turned out worse and terrible for him. Look up to God. God is the only one who can help us out of issues. God is the only person that can decide our destiny. No man has the right to decide your destiny. No man has the right to tell you what your destiny would look like. Some people have given those information and they are false, and in the end you are the one suffering, not even the person that has made the pronouncement, because you are doing what the person has told you, and unfortunately for you, it didn't turn out right. Always be sure of information you receive, no matter what the person has said, or no matter who is releasing this information to you. Sit down and calculate very well, and ask yourself a series of questions before you dive into doing what the person has instructed you to do. And don't think these leaders don't make mistakes. They make mistakes just like you and I, just like every other person. Friends, what do you all think now? Are you in support of Adejoke burning down the church? And now he's claiming that all the prophetess has been telling him, all the prophecies turned out to be negative, and his life has just been in a great disarray. His life has just worsened rather than getting better. Please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. Who knows now? Are they going to ask Adejoke to put up the building again? Probably they may charge him and ask him to pay some amount of money. Well, however they end up with this particular case, if there's an update with it, I will definitely give my friends and views updated. I will definitely keep my friends and views updated. Please look up to God. Don't look up to any man. No man has the power to decide your future or your destiny. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you.